This week on Bits of an Artist's Life, I bring you along as I paint in a quaint little town in North Carolina. Then I bring those sketches and photos back home and paint from them. So join me this week on Bits of an Artist's Life. Good morning. I don't know if I should welcome you to the channel because I don't know if this is going to be a full vlog or just a bit of a vlog, but I wanted to pick up the camera because I'm going to bring you guys along. This week we're taking a very short trip. Grady has a conference and he asked if I wanted to tag along. I was like, yes. I don't really know the area. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm pretty sure wherever we go, there will be parks and coffee shops. So I really want to pack light. That feels quite easy after last year where I went on like a whole journey to pack lighter and get a little more honed in for my supplies. So I want to pack things for the car because it's quite a long, it's like 6 to 8 hour travel day. I want plenty of things to sketch. And then I want things for coffee shop and also for outdoors. So I do know that I'm going to do this. This is all I know so far. I'll pick up the camera later to tell you more, but I am going to take my watercolor gouache palette. If you want to know more about this, I have a video here on YouTube where I talk about my favorite watercolors and gouache, gouache, whatever. So I topped all of this off last night. That's why it looks so pretty and not dirty because everything's fresh. I don't think, well, last night I was not going to pack extra colors, but then as I've been thinking about it, I thought I probably better take a couple of the ones that I like blow through. So this like Titan's Buff, there's just a couple colors that I really get at it. So I think I'll just pack like the little tubes that I have that are almost out. Just put a small baggie in those, probably will not even touch them. But I just want to make sure because I want to use this for the car. I want to use this for coffee shops and then, oh yeah, I'll have the car ride back too. Yeah, so I don't want to feel precious and like I'm going to run out. So I better pack enough of those. I'm going to pack this plastic thing right here of just the color pencils that I've already got in here because I don't remember what I packed this for. I think a coffee shop day, but I basically have already got everything swatched. I always swatch things and I will take the little swatch with me. Do I ever look at it? No, like never. But here I am still doing it. So I'll put this in here so in case I do decide to look at it. And then I'm also going to take the small range of NEOCOLOR ones that I have that I really like. I've been using those consistently over my NEOCOLOR 2s. NEOCOLOR 1s are not water soluble. NEOCOLOR 2s are water soluble. This is basically my palette right here. Let me block my face out. There we go. And I don't know if I'll take all these colors. I probably will take all these colors. I need to find my little pencil sharpener that I only have 50 million of. Can I ever find any of them? No. If I ever can find any, it's just one. I have no idea where those things get off to. My guess is I'm putting them in like my little pencil shavings thing like this and throwing them away. That's my theory. I need to put some more in my Blick basket so I can throw them away some more. Okay, oh, also, I'll be taking this small sketchbook, Art Creations, and then I will also be taking just some pads of paper like this. I do like the Fabriano hot pressed, that is 140 pounds. I'll probably take 2 sizes of this, like the 11 by 14 and the like something by 11. Probably just take 2 of those. That will do me for when I'm at the coffee shops or out at a park. The thing I have not decided about yet is if I'm going to take my Tupperware that has just all my pots of acrylic paints. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just take, I recently kind of tidied up my studio because I got a new easel, and can I find things now? No. I have a huge bin of acrylic paint. Someplace. Where are you? Oh, yes. So I think what I'm going to do is just take a very limited palette of these, and then I'll just either work right out of the tube, or what I've been doing a lot is just taking my extra pad of paper and using it as a palette, and then I just paint right over this. So that's probably what I'm going to do. A handful of brushes, which I use the same brushes for everything that I do. I'll just take my favorite ones, a handful of like either big, small, just I'll take a handful, grab those. Those don't really matter too much. And collapsible dog bowl that I have for water, and that's it. I'm really getting very minimal in my supplies. So if I was not going to be car or coffee shop sketching, it was only going to be outside, I would just take my acrylic paints. But if I add anything else to the mix, I will jump back on here. And, oh, sorry, I think that was on the microphone. Whoops. I don't know how I'll be able to film. Well, I know I won't be able to film when I'm out and about too much, because Grady won't be with me. He will be at the conference, but I'm going to try to bring you along as best I can, even if that just means when I get back to the hotel room, showing you what I did and maybe taking some pictures while I'm either out or in the coffee shop. So let's go do this little mini trip. I'm excited about it. It's a non-YouTube week for me, so I kind of have a little bit of flexibility, and I'm always excited to paint my art supplies. I've got laundry going, so I'll pack that stuff later, but right now I want to give some thought to my stuff and pack it up. Oh, the other thing, I will take like a picnic blanket or just or like an old dog blanket to sit on when I'm at the parks. But other than that, that's it. Minimal. I'm like this artist, art supply minimalist now. Can you believe it? Yeah, I am. Okay, I have you in a little bit of a not great angle, but we're gonna go with this. We just got to our hotel, or no, we did not just get to our hotel. I just got back from stuff. It is 7 o'clock at night. Wanted to show you a couple things. We had basically like an 8-hour travel day. It was supposed to take like 6 hours drive, but then like between 2 meals that we had to stop for, bathroom breaks, time change, all of that, it was quite a full day on the road. I literally only did one sketch in the car. Had this whole nice like get up. I just was not feeling it. My allergies are kicking my hiney, and at some point I just told Grady, I was like, I am, what did I say, zonked or something, I don't know. It was like not functioning. Had a great drive, really smooth, like travel day. We've got a great hotel. Just the whole thing was just really nice. I just had like zero energy. Grady, there were a couple of times he was filling me in about something. He was like, do you want to just read the email? I was like, no, I'd have to get my glasses. My purse was literally like right here. I was like, I just can't do it. Anyways, I did finally, towards the end, do one sketch. Just a little watercolor. Pulled up a picture from my phone and kind of got into it. And I was like, I should have been doing this the whole time. But anyways, we listened to some stuff. I had like great chats and all that. Then when we got here, he missed the first part of the conference. And so he was here for the afternoon thing, which was just like 1 hour before the dinner break. Also, sorry about my scratchy voice. Between my allergies and got some other medical stuff going on that we finally figured out why I've been sick for forever with a cough and sore throat and all this. Or not sore throat, but no voice. Anyways, we're getting that all fixed out. I'm fine. I don't want to get into all of it, but basically you're going to have to listen to my scratchy voice for a little bit longer. So I thought I'm going to just hang out at the place where the conference was for that hour, and then we would get in the car together and come check in at the hotel and then go have dinner. So I just sat, I walked the whole property. It was this really nice church. It's really big where we are. So I just walked the property. There was this great garden, but it was locked, so I couldn't get into it. And so I just found a place in the shade and did a quick watercolor and used some of my NEOCOLORs also of the church. So that was nice. By the time I sat down to do this, I only had like 20 minutes because I just walked. We'd been in the car so much, so I just kind of walked and found this little vantage point. So that was really nice. I haven't decided where I'm going to go tomorrow yet. Okay, this is so funny. So where the conference was, and I kept doing Siri on my phone and asking, what did I say, like parks near my location. This is what Siri was suggesting. The Grand Canyon, there were these huge places like that were thousands of miles away. Where was the other, like Grand Tetons? I don't know, it was just ridiculous. I was like, Siri, I need someplace close. Anyways, so Siri did not give me anything close. We had dinner at a really nice Greek place, and then Grady dropped me off here at the hotel because the conference is about 15 minutes away and it's gonna be really late. So I was like, let me just stay here at the hotel. So I walked this area, there's all kinds of stuff, so it was really nice to walk. And there was a Harris Teeter, so I went into there, I walked down every aisle, took my time, because Grady is a real rusher in places like that. He would say he's not, but he is. He's like a quiet, silent, passive-aggressive. Silent, like quiet, passive-aggressive. Like you just feel it. It's like he sends out, hurry up, why are we in this aisle? Why do you keep looking and touching everything? You know what I mean? So it was nice. I just took my time. I went down every aisle. I looked at everything. Bought him 2 things. And because I bought him 2 things, I was like, I'm going to go back and get the one thing that I wanted. So I didn't look at how much I spent, but I probably spent like $500 in there. No, I didn't really. But anyways, I got Grady some crystallized ginger. He loves ginger, and he's never had crystallized ginger. So I don't really like ginger, but I think he's going to like that. And then he's a big chocolate person. Oh, I texted him and I was like, I'm at Harris Teeter, and he was like, oh good, chocolate. And I was like, I did get you a surprise, but not chocolate. So then I went over to the chocolate area, hadn't gotten to it yet, and I got him this. Oh, it already got all smushed up, bummer. I've never had this brand, ooh, is that focusing? But I thought crunchy mint dark chocolate, he loves dark chocolate. So I thought, I'm gonna give that to him. Those would be nice snacks for the way home. And then I thought, well, I just spent probably 10 bucks on him, so I'm gonna go back and get the one thing that I wanted. I love dried fruit, and dried mango is like my, love it. So I got me a bag of dried mango and hot doggity. I'm gonna dive into this right now, fresh from start to finish. Yum. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, this is kind of a nice view from our hotel window. Let me see if I can show y'all. Ooh, it's really bright, but it's very, it's very industrial, but it's still kind of interesting. So I think before the sun fully goes down, I'm gonna just get out my watercolors, do a quick sketch from here. It could be even nice at night. Maybe there'll be nice lights. I doubt it, it'll probably be dark as I'll get out, but anyways. That's what I'm gonna do. And then shower and read, and then figure out tomorrow, I don't know, figure out some places to go sketch. I've already found some just kind of generic coffee shops around here, which are fine. I don't have to have fancy. But I'm hoping there'll be some kind of more interesting coffee shops down where the conference place is. So I don't know. I'm gonna explore tomorrow after I drop Grady off. I'll have a couple hours, and then it'll be lunchtime. I'll pick him up, we'll have lunch, and then I'll go find someplace else to sketch, and we'll have dinner, Okay, just thought I'd jump on, show you these 2 things, basically tell you I didn't do anything. I'm gonna try to get one more in quickly before the sun goes down. I probably only have like maybe 15 minutes, I don't know, but okay. Good night, see you tomorrow. Okay, so it got dark on me pretty quick, and I I didn't worry about like trying to catch the light. I just did this quick sketch. I'm happy with it. I did decide to throw in a night sky to remind myself that it was nighttime. I ended up pulling this big lamp over. I pulled it as far as I could so I could have a little bit of light. So that was super fun. It is time to go shower and read for a little bit, but I think that's still wet, but that's okay. Yeah, 3 sketches today. That's fine. Really great day. It was nice to finish the day like this, and I'm tired now. Good night. Okay, I've got you propped up and in a precarious place again. The lighting's not great in here. This is literally probably the darkest hotel room I've ever been in. But I wanted to show you a couple things from today, and I have a feeling, I almost wonder, trying to make the best of this bad lighting. Okay, thought I would show you some things from today before you fall off the suitcase. And it was another great day. I really enjoyed like exploring the town, painting this morning in a coffee shop. And then this afternoon I went back to the same coffee shop and wanted to paint in another section of the coffee shop, but it was blazing hot, everything was in the sun, so I just went to another area that was outside and had a ton of fun. I bought a couple things at the hardware store. A lot of times at hardware stores you can find really bad paint brushes. So I think I got a couple. Well, I thought I was gonna get more than this, but they were in this bin that said 35 cents. So I was like, heck yeah. But the guy said that they were marked wrong. So we'll see. Okay, so I got this one. I did take this out with me today, but is it gonna focus? But I just felt like I was fiddling, so I think I'm gonna just try it at home. So I got that one. And then this one looked nice too. Now really cheap ones like this, I usually just like tear up super, super fast. So this was, I don't know, $1 or $2. Not too bad. Then I also got, I think these are basically dog bowls. They had them in different sizes, but I liked these 2 sizes, and I paid more than what I would have liked to have paid, but they're light, and I'm always looking for the perfect depth, like shallowness of bowls and lightness. So I use these around the studio all the time, or I can throw one in a bag or keep one in the car. That's what I should do, keep one in the car for when I'm painting. But so you can get the size, they're about this size. So that was a fun little find, little dog bowl. I think that's what these are, not real sure. Okay, we'll start with the worst to the best sketch. So I was waiting for Grady to finish up at the conference. So I just did a really, really quick sketch. I had just a few minutes left. So I did this one before he came out, just with one NEOCOLOR. Grady said I always show things too fast, so let me show this a little better. There we go. It was kind of a carmine kind of color, NEOCOLOR, just from the view of where I was in the parking lot. Then I think I'm actually going to sit down and work on this. It's so dark in here though. I feel like there's some things I want to do to this one, and it was in dappled lighting, and I think that kind of messed me up, but it was really, really fun. I felt like I kept it pretty loose, and it was just wonderful to be out there on such a pretty spring day. And then this morning's coffee shop sketch. And in this, I used watercolor, NEOCOLOR ones, and some color pencils, so mixed media. But it turned out really good, I think. I showed it to the 3 people that were working in the coffee shop before I left, and I just showed it to them super quick. Grady always says, like, you just show people too fast. Like, I'll be like, here, Grady, look at this, and then I don't give people time to look at it, which I didn't, because, you know, you kind of feel like embarrassed, but they loved it. So that was fun. But I really do like this now that I'm looking at it. It makes me want to go back. But I think what we're going to do, I know. We are packing up. I'm going to be packing up tonight. Grady's at the last part of the conference. He's not going to stay for most of it for tomorrow. We're just going to head out first thing in the morning. So I'm going to pack us up. I think what I'll do is wrap this up. Hopefully tomorrow I feel better on the way back home than I did here and can do more sketching. We'll see, but it was fun to bring you guys along, and I'm sure tomorrow I'll have things to show you too. So sorry about the bad lighting in here and all that, but that's what you get in a hotel room. So good night. See you tomorrow. So on the drive home, I did do a couple of sketches, not as many as I was hoping to. I did one where I'd kind of do that build a scene, build a landscape, where like I just kind of add things as we drive by them and kind of build it. I think I could have taken this one a little bit further, but it was still like really fun to do. I just did it on my loose paper. Probably should have just done that in my sketchbook, but I got some nice texture. Then I did one of Grady because, you know, he's just there, and I made him look a little funny. I always make him look a little funny. I don't know why. At some point, Grady goes, "Is this a silent film?" Because I was just like filming and not saying anything. So we got back at a decent time that day, and I was looking back over my sketches, and I was so fired up about that one from the coffee shop that I wanted to jump in immediately and work big. I grabbed my new brush and thought, well, let's try this out. That only lasted just for a little bit because I ended up switching to a bigger brush. I just wasn't covering the space that I wanted to. I do like to use smaller brushes at times because you do get more interesting marks. You can tell since I've switched to a bigger one. I'm covering the space, but not getting as interesting texture with the brushes. Now I'm just starting to block in figures. I'm trying to like switch up my color and be creative with it instead of just kind of like Caucasian flesh colors, but I don't play with it as much as I would like to. I think I liked the sketch so much I was just rendering it a little bit too careful and not as playful, but you can see here, like I just added some pink to her arms. Just try to change up the flesh tone a little bit, but I still feel like I played it a little safe. Okay, let me show you where I am with this painting. I am going to stop right now because I'm frustrated with it. It's gotten too tight. I painted this lady twice. I still don't care for her. I don't like this lady, I don't think, but I just need to step away from it. I need another figure here and probably right here. Yeah, something about it, it's gotten tight. I think the spots that I like are here. I like these plants I like the way the lights turned out in this area. Well, I really like this. That's like, these two things are the loosest, and then I got tight. So I'm gonna put this away. I don't know if I'll come back to it because sometimes that's how that is. But I just know right now I feel frustrated with it and need to step away. It's been nice having like my sketch up here and being able to like reference it right there. So I really liked this setup. The other painting, I need to finish this also. This is another coffee shop sketch I've been kind of whittling away. I have a figure I need to put here and these dogs. So I think I get kind of like a little like worn down when I have to start, when I get into the details of stuff, because I want to just do the big loose stuff. And then also I've just been working on this for so long, I'm kind of getting over it. But I want to put this guy in, I want to put these dogs in, and some of the stuff on the table. Because I do like how this is going. It's staying loose, but I do want to abandon this one right here for now. Okay, good morning. I need to be working. I am behind. It's a YouTube video week, but I am editing, and I just thought, you know what? I really want to start the week off, or not the week, the day off with some painting. So I've got my tea. I've got NEOCOLORs here. I don't think I'm going to use watercolor. I kind of felt like using acrylic gouache. So I brought a very limited palette over here, really just one yellow, but I just can't decide if I want to do the permanent yellow or the permanent yellow deep. I think I'm going to try this one, so let's put that here. Raw sienna, raw umber, mixing magenta, vermilion, white, and burnt sienna, mixing violet. I probably won't use that at all. In fact, let's put that up here. Well, maybe I will. Ultramarine, blue compost, Prussian blue, and emerald green. I think that'll do me. So I thought what I would do is pull up a sketch, or not a sketch, a picture from the trip, and felt like just sketching this morning, like simply at my desk. You may wonder why I'm not doing this up here on my desk. It's because I've got a nerve issue, so like lifting is not good, so I have to kind of put it down here, but this has worked out just fine. So I think what I'm gonna do is set the timer because I really wanna be quick. I want to try to work fast. I'm feeling a little sluggish. I've got a sinus infection. Should I give myself 30 minutes? That would kind of be nice. There were just things in this simple sketch or simple picture that I really liked, so it's just set the timer. So I think what I want to do is just work kind of quickly and just enjoy making some work. I kind of want to just let my eyes zoom in on different things. And I'm going to move some things around. I can already tell there are too many things that I'm going to want to sketch. There was this big thing of bananas that I really loved. I'm also going to just exaggerate some of the things that I really loved because why not? I really want it to feel just kind of fun and loose. So you'll see that I'm just going to kind of move things around to places that feel good. Exciting. Oh, there's a big coffee maker back there. There's all kinds of stuff back here that feel exciting. So this is what I'm always talking about. This just feels very kind of non-interesting, but as you let your eyes adjust, there's all kinds of interesting things in here. Almost too much if you ask me. Okay, well that's crazy annoying when you're trying to film a time lapse and the camera dies on you from the battery. I did not end up touching the NEOCOLORs. That's kind of how it is. Sometimes whatever medium I start with, I don't know, I just get in the groove of that. I did stick to the 30 minutes, added like 3 minutes extra. Just thought, okay, I'm gonna stop. So let me show you that. Then let me also show you the painting that I started from the coffee shop. Let me show it to you. It ended up pretty good. I put it away. It's been like maybe even a couple weeks at this point since I've worked on it and looked at it, and I pulled it out. I didn't think I finished it, and I looked at it and I was like, okay, that's done and I like it. I'm gonna sign it. So I did that. Let me put you overhead, show you these paintings, and we will wrap up that way. Okay, let me first show you this painting that I finished. The lighting is really dark in here today. It is quite cloudy out. So if I get to take a picture of this before this needs to go out, I'll do that because I feel like you'll be able to see it maybe a little better. I really like this figure right here. I reworked several of these figures over and over. The things that I love about coffee shops is like getting lost in like the muffins, little things like this picture. The lights are super fun, you know, doing the plants. I kind of move things around too. I really loved the way this ended up out the window. I love that. I mean, a milk carton is always super fun to do. So yeah, I think I envisioned it being a little fuller and busier, but I really like this, and I do feel like compositionally your eye moves around. I felt like this at first, I needed somebody here, but then I really liked this space. This is kind of where you enter the picture. I feel like it gives you some breathing space, and then your eye just moves around. Okay, let me show you. Let me set this off to the side and grab the painting I just did, which now that I'm looking at it, I really like it too. Let me bring y'all down a little bit. So I just did this in acrylic gouache. Let me show you this too before I forget, because some of you ask about the paper that I'm using. Right now I'm using the Fabriano watercolor that is hot pressed, and it's 140 pounds. This one is 9x12. I really, really like this paper. Yeah, just simple. I like that I captured the like quickness. There's just things that I was a little looser on than maybe I normally would. I love like doing the plants and all the just stuff, and kind of getting lost in the background a little bit and making it up was also fun. My favorite part though was those bananas. So fun. So those are my coffee shop sketches from this week. I hope you enjoyed coming along on the trip with me. That is it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you back here in 2 weeks.